This is a Chasing the Silver Eagle series, but as you can see, we're not chasing the eagle right now. We're back in a familiar spot. We're back in the spot that I say, if there's any gold in Vermont, this has got to be a likely place to look. You see that brown bank over there? I'm going to show you something in that brown bank that I noticed the last time I was here. And I looked at it really close this time because the river's down. I was able to get closer to it. And there's something over there that may be of serious interest to your average prospector. Last time we were here, the river was about right here. Here. And now it's way down there. And we can actually get across up here on the deadfall. And I need to do that because of that bank over there. In that bank, shows itself a little bit right there, but it shows itself a lot right over there. I'm going to show you close up what I'm talking about. My little Vermont gold camp here. My own little secret. If you notice, I didn't do any filming on the way in on this one. I'm going to have Miss Paula edit that other one. Because I have a feeling we're going to get into gold here. Okay, this will give you an idea how high the water was, where it is now. The last time I was here, I was doing some digging right in there, and I was standing right there on this big white rock here panning. The water was right around this rock. Now it's down there. This is how we're going to get across the river. Nice big deadfall right here in the perfect location. And now I want to zoom here again and show you something. I put this on the video last time, but I didn't realize it. And there wasn't any way to get over to it, because the water was up, and there was only one of these deadfalls, and it wasn't very secure. But today, November 20th, 2012, Oro Chongo is going to make it across the river and over to the ancient riverbed located in the side of that dirt up there. More later. Uh-oh, looks like somebody's prospecting. Those are the familiar tools of a professional prospector. Got your 5-gallon bucket, got your dig hammer, you got your shovel, and you got your gold pan. Oh, there's one other thing too. Your snuffer bottle. We're ready to do a little bit of prospecting. And we're going to go right over there, across those dead trees, scale that bank, and get some of that stuff up there in that dark brown area just under the sod. Because, my friends, that is an ancient riverbed if there ever was one. And if there's gold in that, then you can just imagine how much gold could be at that level, which has got to be at least hundreds of thousands of years ago that the river was that high, was up there. If it's at that level and there's gold in it, it means it's all the way up along that bank right there. on that side of the river. As you can hear, there's a road close by, so this is easy access. And one thing we're going to do is we're going to get some dirt from right behind this deadfall right here. The big tangle of deadfalls all the way up through there on this side. That means the water flow is coming hard this way when it was up high at its highest level, and it floated all this stuff down in here. And what I'm hoping is it also floated a bunch of stuff right in there that might contain some yellow gold. If this whole big chunk right here that was created during Irene, by the way, Hurricane Irene did all this. If this is all new stuff, then this is like a giant sluice box, and this would be the rubber mat up at the top of it. That's what we're up to here. We're going to get some sample pans out from behind some of these deadfalls here. As you can see, there's a lot of them. Now there's a natural berm buildup, as you can see right there in the woods. I don't know if that's man-made or a 100-year flood or something did that, but it's a natural berm that's in place all the way down through there, all the way to where the truck's parked. But today's #1 interest is right over there. You got the light brown and then the dark brown. And if I'm not mistaken, the dark brown is ancient riverbed. Let's go find out. So as you can see, we made it to the middle of the river. We're really lucky today because the water is way down. It's not even really like a river, even though it is. It's a major river. It's a big river. The water level is way down, I guess, pre-winter levels. If you look right over there, it'll give you an idea how cold it is. That's a sheet of ice over there on a puddle. The water temperature is probably right around 33, 34 degrees. It is forming ice where there's stuff hanging in the water. You can see that right there. And I look at this as getting acclimated for Oregon and things to come. And it could very well be. It came from right over there. It's just like walking on a log, big handrail on it. We got to scale this little deal right here, get down here and go up over to the bank. Looks like maybe somebody's already done it. Could be I'm not the first one to dig in this vein. As far as I know, it's public property, it's public land. There's no trespassing signs anywhere. I'm off the edge of the state highway. So, we're going to give it a go. We're going to get up there and get some good stuff. There you can see the layers in there now. And a lot of that's round rocks too, old river rocks. And the fact they're up that high in that dirt means it's been thousands of years, if not more, that they were put there. And I'm betting maybe there was some gold put there with them. Well, we made it across the river. Piece of cake, actually, because of the water level. Now, the normal height of this river, about half of what you see there on the other side is underwater. That's how low the water is. It's crazy low. But it's crazy low. That's really cool because it puts us on this side of the river, sitting here staring at this right here, and ready to get some samples. Well-defined layer of sediment and river rock. We're going to go dig in the dirt a little bit. More layers. We have a big heavy bucket in hand. We got some of that ancient river gravel. We got a whole bunch of goodies in there we're going to show off. And we're making our way back across the log, and it is something with that heavy bucket. We done throwed the pan and pick over. I wanted to show you how clear this water is. Right there, that's about 4 feet deep. Probably maybe 5 or 6 feet. But that's the bottom you can see there. See a good old fishing hole right there. You can see where we was carving things out up there. A little bit. We didn't take a whole lot because we don't want the bank to slide in. We just took a little piece there and a little piece down there. We was up in there, but that's real wet and a real big overhang. And it did not feel good. Every time you just tap a little bit with the hammer, the whole ground, the whole bank would vibrate. So we got down out of there pretty quick. Got up in here and this, where these deadfalls came down, we got some samples up in there right by that big rock there, center screen. Or actually it's not a black rock, it's a mud bank. But that ancient riverbed is straight across there and then angles down here and gets wider, like there was a big pool right there at one time with a lot more stuff in it. So I got some stuff, as you can see, out of the bottom of where the bottom of the pool would be. And that's a hard clay bank. That light brown is hard clay, real dense clay. So we're hoping it acted as a false bedrock for some gold. We got another spot down there we're going to explore next time we get up here. We're hoping that's with the nitro buggy. So long again to a beautiful spot, which we will return to because this is where I have one flake of gold from the last excursion here in the snuffer bar. There is gold in this location. I know I found one flake. And where there's one flake, there's more flakes. And hopefully some nuggets. And I know where it's coming from, or I hope it's coming from, right there in that old stream bed. Because that's a good solid, I don't know, where that layer is up there. You're looking at 20 feet from where I was at down here at the bottom, 20 feet straight up there where I was digging. So, and as you can see, we sampled the bottom of the clay pile too. Did some digging there, and that's all hollow up underneath there, where all the sediments run down. Probably the deeper you go there, the better. My God, what a good place to set up a high banker. I'd set that puppy up right there on that gravel bank and just go to town right there. And, you know, talk about erosion and all that. Well, it's on the far side of the stream, and it's already, you know, tore up from a hurricane. So, if it slides a little bit more, it'll just make it probably like it's supposed to be. That big chunk right there is getting ready to break off and slide any moment. So, we don't take enough material to, now if you got in here with a high banker or, you know, something like that, yeah, you could shovel away the bank and cause some problems, but if I was high banking, I'd be getting this stuff out of the bottom right here, is what I'd be working. Like that right there, look at that right there, that high grade. We took some of that right there home last time. So hey, that's all for the Chasing the Silver Eagle Prospecting in Vermont Part 2. We'll give you more as things develop.